Give me 3 tips for the average dealership. How could the average dealership sell EVs in a better way?
Yeah. So the first tip, and this is a scary and hard one, is either be all in or all out. You've got to dedicate 1 or 2 people that only sell EVs. You've got to have a couple of chargers.
Well, so I don't think it's that scary. I mean, all in could mean many different things, but if you're just saying have like someone who's an EV specialist on the team, I think that makes, perfect business sense.
Just the ones I've talked to, that person will feel alienated. They want to have access to all the other inventory because they've only got 10 cars to sell and there's 300 cars on the lot. And so it's not, again, just talk to my guests.
Yeah, you got to build the right incentive plan for sure.
Yeah. And I also think that you have to give the consumer confidence that you're a good resource. You're going to have answer to questions.
You're basically saying you need to invest the resources to have someone who's really knowledgeable about these vehicles.
Or wait for the market to start to become more obvious. The second tip is if you have some commitment to it, so you've got somebody that really understands the cars, they drive them, right? Their daily driver is one of these. So they really understand the features. They know the different self-driving types. They know information about batteries and things like that. I think that's going to help a lot.
Okay.
I think understanding charging is really important. If you live in an apartment or a townhome or somewhere where you don't have a garage, charging becomes more of an issue. So having a solution for people like that, understanding what the charging network is like around you, understanding what their driving habits are, and having an in-house option for a charger. I mean, one of the things that we do that people are shocked and love is we'll have a certified electrician at your house within 36 business hours to install a level 2 charger for $1,500. That includes the charger and the electrician. And you've got a gas station in your garage and you never have to worry about charging. You only have to think about charging on trips. But that's for people that own a home or have a garage. But what I'm seeing, again, if you know that and you make it easy for them to take charging out of their concerns, that makes them a lot more likely to buy.
Yeah, so having the proper response to the questions that I would expect, charging, range anxiety, just having some good rebuttals to actually educate the customer and answer those questions.
And then battery is the other. People have lots of questions about.
So what should you know about the battery and how can the average dealer know, like, what would you do?
There's some really good data out there that's unbiased from parties that are unrelated to EVs that talk about how long EV batteries are lasting. That's the biggest one because they're right. When a battery goes out, it's very expensive, very expensive. And by the time it goes out of warranty, because all the battery warranties are over 100,000 miles before a battery is out of warranty. Over 100,000 miles.
What's the average warranty?
It's like 8 years, 120,000.
Got it.
Is pretty average, I think, for a battery warranty, which is a long time. But still, you're 9 years, 130,000 miles into it, and you've got a $16,000 repair bill. It's devastating, right? Devastating. So there's 2 ways around that. One is there's a recent study that came out, and I'm going to paraphrase. So, because I don't know the exact number, but they took a meaningful number of EVs since 2011 and analyzed their battery health.
Okay.
And they found that the vast majority of batteries that failed were older than 2016. And when I say vast majority, I'm talking somewhere in the 90th percentile or more.
So like a certain cohort of batteries.
Just old technology, right?
Yeah.
And the total amount that batteries that have failed since 2011, I want to say it was it was single digits. Total, all batteries in the last 13 years. So the likelihood of it happening, I've sold over 1,000 Teslas. I've only had 2 batteries, 3. I've only had 3. So anyway, if you can understand those 3 things outside of changing the experience, you're going to be better at selling EVs for sure.